Hey everyone, welcome to the Growing Your Cold Market week of Diamonds to Dollars. My name is Charise Rohm Nulsen. I am a 5-star diamond. I am a elite 2015 coach. What else? I'm a Success Club legend. This month is actually my 36th month hitting Success Club, so every month that I've been a coach. And part of the way that I've hit Success Club is by reaching far, far beyond my warm market, because I just can't imagine having relied on my warm market to hit Success Club for 36 months in a row now. So I am a huge fan of the Facebook like page. That's been my social media vehicle. And so I'm going to give you a kind of down and dirty, quick crash course on using the Facebook like page today. It's going to be a lot of information, which is why I am providing you with my slide presentation link in the text above. And if you have questions, you can comment below. Make sure to tag me if you have specific questions, and I will try and answer you. I can chat with you on private message, but just make sure to tag me if you have questions. So I'm going to share my screen and start talking about Facebook like pages, and I will try to talk as quickly as possible to make this efficient for you. So here goes. Share the screen. Okay. So we'll be talking about like page training. And something that I feel like is an obstacle for most people with Facebook is that people do not want to post a lot about Beachbody and health and wellness and motivation because they don't want to annoy their friends. They don't want to annoy their warm market. So the like page is basically the answer to your prayers on this obstacle, because you don't have to annoy the people on your personal Facebook page all the time if that's what you're worried about. You have another platform where the whole point of it is for you to post about health and wellness and coaching and the opportunity. And so you don't have to put everything on the personal page in this way. What I do, the biggest thing for me, is that I connect with people from my like page and I send them a friend request, and then they become my personal friend on Facebook. And then once they are my personal friend, they see that most of my posts are about being a mom. So I will post maximum about health, fitness, or Beachbody once a day. But they are really getting to know me as a person on my personal page after they've kind of seen me as an already established health and fitness figure on my like page. So this is my kind of form connection process. So starting from the beginning here, if you don't already have a Facebook like page, I highly suggest that you create one this week as part of your assignment for Diamonds to Dollars. So this is the link right here for where you can create a Facebook like page. It is very simple and self-explanatory. You can select public figure, and you can select a category like coach, entrepreneur, public figure, health, wellness site, whatever works for you. The name is a key thing for the Facebook like page. I highly suggest that you call it your own name. That way, when you have a cap, when you hit the maximum level of friends you can have on your personal page on Facebook, you can then just have people go right to your like page. And I'm sure you've seen a lot of coaches do this. They'll say, my personal Facebook is closed, I've moved, head on over to my like page. That will happen to you at a certain point if you stay successful and consistent. So call it your name. You can do what I do with my page and have a tagline description if you like. So mine is called Charise Nulsen, Fit and Natural Parenthood. But it's simple and to the point, and it starts with my name. And then before you invite anyone to start looking at your Facebook like page, aside from maybe your upline for some feedback, put up 5 to 8 quality posts that are representative of the kinds of content you plan to share. And it's okay if you put those all up in one day. It's not a big deal. No one's going to be looking at the time and date of when those posts went up. Just have 5 to 8 posts that represent what you're going to be doing on that like page, So maybe you have a great recipe, maybe you have a favorite workout move, maybe you have a live video, explaining who you are. Maybe you have a post about the coach opportunity. Maybe you have a post that gives motivational tips. So those posts go up. Then you start inviting people using the invite feature, and you invite all of your Facebook friends. So in the beginning, your like page is really going to be spillover from your Facebook friends, but those Facebook friends are the people who are basically electing to receive health and fitness information all the time. So you are not annoying them, they are choosing this. Now, moving on to something I touched on right in the beginning in my introduction, why create a Facebook like page? Well, one thing is you can post about health, fitness, nutrition, and motivation all day long without bothering people. That is why people are on your page, right? So it's not like your Facebook page, your personal page, where you are going to be sharing pictures of your kids and, your parents and things like that. Sorry if you hear my kids screaming in the background, by the way. So let's see, the Facebook like page also helps you expand your market, because you cannot stay within your warm market forever. If you happen to be a newer coach who has experienced success with just your warm market, that is so awesome for you, but believe me, there will come a time where it will slowly dry up, and you need another source besides your personal Facebook page. So this can be it. All your new Facebook friends for your personal page can come from the like page. So you've heard different ways to find new friends for your personal page in other presentations here, but you can also just friend request people directly from your like page. So you can watch the new likes that roll in for your Facebook page, and then what I do is I go through each day I want to work with, that I would want to get to know. And if the answer is yes, then I send them a friend request. If the answer is no, then I don't bother. If I see people liking and commenting on the posts on my Facebook like page, then I send them a friend request. And then after I send people friend requests, I always make sure to send them a form message right away, and just say something really simple like, hey, I noticed we're new Facebook friends. It's so nice to connect with you. I see on your profile you also have 2 kids. Your daughter's so cute. How old are they? Mine are 4 and 6. Like, just something really basic. I don't mention Beachbody. It's just a straight up form message. And that's how I start building relationships from there. The other thing with the like page is you can establish, you enable people to get to know you, so the form process goes faster because they feel like they already know you. So like I was saying, by the time people connect with me on my personal page, they already feel like they know me a bit, because they've been watching my like page, so they already know I'm a mom of young kids, that I'm super busy, that I'm really into a natural lifestyle. And so when I reach out to them, it doesn't seem so out of the blue. Also, you just want to have a brief selection of scripts to message your new friends from your like page. Like I was saying, just a quick form message. Another reason to have a Facebook like page is that it gives you access to helpful research tools, which I will touch on. 2 of them being the Audience Insights tool and the Power Editor tool. 2 amazing tools that Facebook provides you with through the like page. And also, having a like page helps you reach a targeted audience that fits with your niche, your avatar, with who you want to be working with, right? Because that's one of the beautiful aspects about being a coach. We get to choose who we work with. We are not being thrown into an office and having to, find a way to work with a bunch of people that we may or may not mesh with. We choose who goes on our team and who spends time in our challenge groups. And you get to narrow that process down with the audience that you bring into your like page. Further benefits of the like page. You can repost things that you put on your regular wall on your like page, and so it's not double the work. But what I do is I post them at different times, so that way if you have the carryover like page fans from your personal page, like those first 200 fans that you have on your like page are probably going to be your personal friends, you have another chance to catch those people. So if I have a great post, whatever I feel like my best post of the day is that's related to Beachbody, health, fitness, motivation, or nutrition, that's going to go on my personal page, but it will also go on my like page at another time. So maybe it's on my my personal page early in the morning when parents are, glancing at their phone as they're getting their kids ready for school. And then it goes on my like page after 8:30 p.m. when the kids are in bed, and it's another high traffic time for Facebook. So it's another chance to catch people. You can also schedule your posts, which is incredible on the like page. So instead of just hitting the publish button, you click the date and the time you want to schedule it for. So you don't have to use Buffer, you don't have to use Hootsuite, you don't have to use Postcron, those are all great services, but the problem with them is that, there's always these little tweaks, right? Like sometimes your posts come out all at once. Sometimes the like page is that you can boost your posts and run ads to get more attention from your avatar, or the person who is just like you, the person that you actually want to work with. So hopefully that explains why you should have a like page if you don't already. You may want to pause the video here if you don't have a like page and start working on creating one, or you can go back and do it later. So great, you've created your like page, hooray. Now you have to let your friends know about it. So besides inviting everyone, you want to add a direct link to your like page to your personal profile on Facebook using the following steps. You're going to go to your profile area, you will type in the name of your like page and it will pop up. And then you can add in a position like you are the CEO or founder of Charise Nulsen Fit and Natural Parenthood, and click that you currently work here. And you want to make sure that that is set to public. So that way, when new people come your way, when they're seeing like, oh, what's Charise up to? I haven't talked to her in 10 years, if it's an old friend or someone is a new friend from like a local group that you're in and they don't know what you do, or someone cover photo. So the perfect size for this is 851 by 315 pixels, but if you use PicMonkey or Canva.com, they both have settings that are already set for Facebook cover picture. Canva is amazing. You have a lot more kind of creative ability with Canva. You can make something that looks very professional. PicMonkey is super easy to use, so if you want to kind of deal with the beautiful creative stuff later, but just get something up, use PicMonkey because it's easy and simple and you'll get it done. You can also use something like Fiverr, Fiverr, where you can just hire like. So you can do that as well, if you want to spend a few dollars on something that will make a big impact on your like page. You also, and this is a great, great feature and a way that I have met so many of my current connections and coaches and challengers, is through the call to action that is on my cover photo on my like page. So let me see if I can just go over to that to show you really fast. But if you look at my like page, you can see I have this here on top of my like page. You can see I'm clearly all about being a mom, fit, healthy, natural parenthood. But there's this little thing here, free meal planner recipes and clean eating resources. Click here to sign up. And then if they click there, it says, welcome, click like to follow my page if they haven't already. And then there's a link where they can simply submit their name and email, and that goes directly to me. I think this one is through Woofu. It's either through Woofu or MailChimp. You can also use Google Forms. But this is a way to provide value and show people what you have to offer. And then you're also receiving somebody's email address. I caution against asking email because people will get overwhelmed by too many questions. Most people are just scanning through on their phone and they won't fill it out if there's more than that asked in the form. So I highly suggest that for the cover photo. Now, you want to be promotional, but add value on your like page. So something that you've heard a ton of before is that you are your brand. Beachbody is not your brand. So you want to make sure that you are sharing your healthy recipe finds. So you can take a recipe and you can give it credit, but still put it in as text into an actual post and put the image that you created there, your picture of the attempt at the recipe, not the beautiful picture from Google Images. Make it yours. Stick your face in there. Always stick your face in everything possible. Your healthy picture of what you choose when you're eating out. People love to see what you eat when you're eating out at a restaurant. Your favorite workout moves. Do a video. Do a live video, which is even better. Take a move that you just learned in your 21-day fix workout and show people how to do it. And then you're adding value. Share your easy tips for wellness and health and motivation. Use raw video, something that requires interaction with the post, because on Facebook, the more interaction you have with a post, which means the more likes, comments, or shares that you're posting. But that's okay, because I kind of own that. I own who I am on live video, and I'll say, it's hard for me to be on video. I am a shy person, but I really want to share this with you. So I'm going to put myself out there and say that. So you can do that too. Be real, be you. If you make mistakes, like, people love that. When I'm trying to do a workout video and my kids come barreling into the room and are falling all over me, that's real life. That's why people are coming to me, because I'm a mom like them that they can connect with. So offer value and don't be afraid to make mistakes. The Audience Insights tool. This is a tool that you have to use within the Google Chrome browser. And this is the best way to find your avatar, or the person who is like you, for your like page. So make sure that you have this link copied down, and make sure you only use it within Google Chrome. It's the best way to create Facebook audiences, and they will be saved in your Power Editor, which we'll get to in a minute. The Power Editor is the most targeted way to run your ads from your like page. So what I suggest is first creating a Beachbody audience to build likes and to test creative with quality fans. So this means that you want to create an audience that is somewhere in the size range of between 500,000 to 1 million, not less, not more, and start with some big things that likes on my Facebook page. Which one works better? The one with me hugging my kids, or the one with me doing a power jump? So you can run the same text, 2 different pictures for the Beachbody audience, and see which one performs better before you actually put a lot of money into it. Or, no, I don't mean a lot of money. I never really spend more than $3 on an ad per day. But before you make that choice, you want to see which one works the best, and you have the ability with this feature. For Power Editor, you also must be in Google Chrome to use it. So let me take my face out of the way. That is the link right there, facebook.com/ads/manage/Power Editor. And using that Power Editor will help give you the most control over your ads and your ad budget. So you can do really cool things with this, like run dark posts, which means, but if you want to put an ad out to a certain audience, maybe you only want to speak to a page. You don't always want to have call to action posts. You want to be adding value. So if you have a lot of things coming up and you want to advertise like a sneak peek into coaching, and your next challenge group, and your next free group, and your next 3-week yoga retreat group, and you don't want call to actions all day long, then you can run them as dark posts, and basically you create them within Power Editor, and the ad runs to the audience you want, but it doesn't have to show up on your like page, which is a very cool feature for not smacking people in the face with call to actions all the time. You can create split tests, which is what I was talking about before. So you want to run an ad text, what should it be? So you can run the same text and then just change the image. And what you would do is you would spend $3 on each ad, and then you watch your audience size. You wait till it's served to 200 people, and then you just pick the one that has the best price. You keep the one going, then you should not have to be boosting posts all day long and night. You just want to bring the right people into your like page. So concentrate first on creating an ad campaign for page likes. And what your goal should be is to pay about 15 cents per like. It can take a while to get there, and it can take a good amount of effort. So no worries until you get that. Keep that in the back of your mind as one day I'd love to have 15 cents per like for my page likes ad. But until then, choose the ad that is the lowest cost for you. Maybe for you it's 40 cents per like, as opposed to paying $1 per like, or 90 cents per like, or 80 cents per like. And keep the one that's 40 cents per like going. Let it run for $1 a day. That's what I do with my page like ads. I just let them go for $1 a day, and it brings great people in. And then, you know, when I find something that really hits with an ad, maybe I'll throw a couple more dollars behind it, but I just want to always have something going. And I also personally find that if I am just paying something for an ad campaign, even if it's $1 a day, Facebook seems to show my posts to more people if I'm paying them a little for something else. That's just my personal experience. So you can use an audience in the Power Editor that was created within Audience Insights, which was the other tool you first used. And you can create an audience that is like, you know, I am looking for women who are 25 to 35 who live on the West Coast of the United States and love CrossFit and have children. So you can create the perfect audience for you. And again, your target audience should be at least 500,000 in reach, but not more than 1 million. This just goes through, again, kind of the ways to go ahead and do that. One of the ideal audiences for Beachbody is women aged 25 to 44, just in general. You know, you can start off with a Beachbody audience, like I said, where you know your ads are going to hit people who are interested. It can be like, that should be, sorry, Shailene and Sagi, or anything relevant or popular with your placement, because it's the easiest and the cheapest, and that's where the most people will kind of interact. You'll click create ad on the right. Motivation. You know, you can make it more specific for your avatar, like my page for healthy tips for busy moms. It should show the value that you are going to provide, so people understand why they should click like when they see the ad. So ad set, and there's ad. And when you are within ad set, there's a little picture of carbon copies. You click duplicate to make a carbon copy, and then you select that ad, and that way you don't have to start from the beginning, so it saves everything, and then you just tweak the changes that you want to make. Adding video is by far the best way to get likes for your page. So if you can film a few videos, like the next time you do your workout, just set up your camera and record just little, 30-second snippets or so of you doing workout moves. And then you can use something like the iMovie app on your phone if you have an iPhone. I don't have a Mac computer, so I don't have the whole movie feature thing on my computer. So on my phone, iMovie is a free app. You can add background music. You can speed up the workout moves, which always looks really cool. You can put words across the screen like Charise Nulsen, Fit and Natural Parenthood, whatever you want to do. But using video is by far the best way to bring in likes. So if you create 7 original videos and then try and go through and see which one gives you the best cost per like, that is going to be huge for you. And you want to try and have it 30 seconds or under. And as I said, you don't want to go crazy just boosting posts left and right. You will be throwing away your money. So focus on getting new likes first, because if you're pulling in the right audience and creating the right content, you shouldn't have to boost the posts very much at all. So the final tips, and I know this is so much information, so like I said, just tag me if you have specific questions in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer. But your goals with the like page are to be present in people's news feeds. Remember, this is your reality show and you control it. You want to provide value and you want to create engagement. You can also do little things like drop your email in the comments of your posts, because Facebook counts that as one comment. That's one interaction on the post. Tag yourself in the comments. Some people feel more comfortable reaching out via email or via a personal page. And when people see there are comments, they are more likely to start commenting. So also, ask your spouse, ask your sister, ask your parents to like and comment on all of your posts on your like page, and your personal page for that matter, because it's going to help get those posts seen by more people. You want to post as many videos as possible. Go live, Facebook Live, as much as possible. You want to repurpose and repackage your content. So you want to save all your posts in a Google Doc. That way, when you need a post for your sneak peek coming up the next month, you can take the same text and just put in a different image, or use the same image and just write new text. Keep everything. Don't reinvent the wheel. Keep all your posts. No one is going to remember if you shared the same recipe 2 months before. Share it again 2 months later. Keep everything in a Google Doc and repurpose and repackage as much as possible. And then also be sure to share your posts to your personal profile and tag yourself in posts on your like page. So these things also will show up on your personal page, but not in a pushy way. And people will again be receiving the message like, oh, Charise set up another page, you know, where she's sharing all these recipes and stuff. I'm going to go check it out and give it a like. So that is my my tips. Oh, you know what? I have one more that I'm going to share my screen for. And this is a way that you can audit your page to see how you are doing with your like page. Because like I said, you know, you want to make sure that you are promoting you and not Beachbody, right? So you want to scroll down on your like page to, well, you can see, first of all, you should always have videos in the video section for sure. And then you want to go to this little 9 square area of the photos, and you want to see how much is your face showing. Like, are you holding up, is the size DVD case what's showing up here? Is it a bag of Shakeology that's showing up here? No. You know, if you look quickly at what my last 9 posts were, you can see that I am clearly a mom. Like, there I am with my family, with my kids in some of these pictures. There I am doing, you know, an athletic move with kind of like an inspirational quote, but it's not something that I took off Google Images or Pinterest. It's a picture of me with the words on it. You know, you can take any quote that's on Pinterest that you love and slap it on a picture of yourself and then use that on your like page. That's me with my shake, but I'm not even saying that it's Shakeology. I'm just talking about being busy and it's my superfoods. Here I am after a 3-week yoga retreat, but again, not like blasting the program. And, you know, something like this, like my coach made this for me and I put it up on my like page. And what I talked about here was not, you know, congratulating myself, but I'm just saying adding value, like just setting the goal of helping 3 people per month. That's all I set for myself because I'm a busy mom and that's my priority. But now I've done that 36 months. And, you know, how will you set monthly goals for whatever it is that you're working on in your life? So anything can be spun many different ways and you can have a lot of fun doing that. So I hope this is helpful. The assignment will be up in the text above, and I hope that you all will reach out with the questions. Okay? Have a great night.